What's up, everybody? Welcome to Garfield of the Week. This is the show on YouTube where I talk about Garfield a lot. Sometimes I talk about other stuff. And today I want to talk about PLUNDERSTORM. PLUNDERSTORM is the new Battle Royale. I know, it's 2024 and somebody decided to release a Battle Royale. It's World of Warcraft. There's a World of Warcraft Battle Royale out now, available if you've got a World of Warcraft subscription. It's sort of its own client, wherein you just open up World of Warcraft and then you select it from the menu. So you don't access it via a character or anything. It's its own like sub-client, and you have your own character within PLUNDERSTORM, which you can change at any time too. The customization is very open. That's one point for PLUNDERSTORM. Pretty cool. A lot of people are upset about this thing. A lot of people are into it. I think it's cool. I think that it's probably about 4 or 5 years too late. But there are some refreshing mechanics that it has added to the Battle Royale formula, which are pretty neat. They have announced that it is temporary, which I'm for. I think that's really cool. I like temporary things, even though it does promote fear of missing out, which nobody likes, but is a huge kind of motivator for online video games. I like them a lot because I don't really suffer FOMO very much. I don't, if I want something, I'm going to grind for it and I'll get it. I don't really care if it goes away forever. It's like, big deal, Some people really take that personally, though. And that's where a lot of the anger is coming from for this PLUNDERSTORM event. So now you can play singles, you can play duos. You drop in just like any other Battle Royale. It's pretty easy to play. It's quick. It's like, you can get into a match and out of it in 2 minutes. Most matches don't last longer than 10 minutes, even if you win. So far, I've won a single, and I've come close on a duo with my friend Scrooblord. We almost won one this morning, but we got a little unlucky. And that kind of moves into the next kind of weird part about this, is that a huge amount of PLUNDERSTORM games seem like they're heavily influenced by luck. It depends hugely on where you land. It depends hugely on what kind of abilities you're able to pick up, how often abilities drop. It depends on how many mobs are around for you to kill, because it's not just a player versus player battle royale. It's a PvE, which is player versus environment, / PvP, which is player versus player type of battle royale. And you do have to do the PvE stuff in order to engage in the PvP stuff properly. You really have to drop in and kill a bunch of NPCs and mobs, as we call them in WoW, in order to level up so that you don't get crushed by other people who are higher level than you. Now, this is a weird mechanic for battle royales. I don't know of another battle royale that does this, and it does handle it very interestingly and smartly in that mobs don't respawn, which is kind of cool, but also terrifying, because sometimes you'll be doing really good and you'll start running around and you'll just come up on empty areas and you're like, great, I'm just running around and there's nothing to kill. And meanwhile, that person who cleared that area is already moving on to the next area that hasn't been touched, and they're leveling up. And then pretty soon I'm going to meet that person and they're going to kick my ass. It makes the flow very interesting. And I think that's why they stylized it to be so quick, because, man, you can really get stomped or feel like you're getting stomped in this game. Me and Scrooblord we're pretty good at WoW. He's a lot better at WoW than I am. I have been playing WoW since like 2005. So I've got a lot of deep-seated knowledge about WoW. Not a lot of that plays into being good at PLUNDERSTORM. So anybody can play it. Anybody could be good at it. But in my opinion, if they want PLUNDERSTORM to work really well, I think they gotta make it free to play. I think that it has to not be stuck behind a paywall, because nobody wants to pay a subscription to play a battle royale. Even with that thought, I'm getting ahead of myself, because they said that it was temporary anyways. So if this mode ends up being insanely popular, which I don't think it will be, I think most people are already over it. It's like day 5 or day 6 of it being out, and a lot of people have already hit the level cap for it, and those people have already kind of moved on. I mean, once you hit the level cap, there's kind of no reason to play it. The thing of it is that it gives you items in normal Warcraft to use. Now, they're purely cosmetic, And this is great. I mean, I love stuff like that in video games. I'm all for being able to get cosmetics that are cool, that people like, and having to work for them. You know, I don't want to have to buy things that are cool off of a store. That's lame. I do want to work for it. And a lot of the vocal majority that I've seen complain about it are angry that you have to play a game mode in order to unlock stuff for another game. Now that makes sense, but it's still World of Warcraft. It's still in the universe, it's still within the client. You know, if you're paying the subscription, then you already have access to it, so go play it. It's actually pretty fun. This is going to sound like an overtly negative review, but it's not. I actually enjoy Plunderstorm, and it's really fun to play with a friend, too. It's insanely fun to play duos. I do wish that they had trios, and I wish that they had quads. That would be really cool, because I've got 2 more friends that would love to join in when we're playing. It'd be super fun. And it's tough because you can't recommend it to anybody, because everybody who wants to play it already knows that it exists. Nobody's gonna get a WoW subscription just to play a dinky battle royale. So, very weird move by Blizzard Activision. You know, Activision's a weird company, and Blizzard's even weirder. What they did was they didn't even really talk about the game Plunderstorm before it came out. They said that a big thing was coming, and a lot of people figured it would be pirate themed. Everybody thought it would be like stuff to play on their normal WoW characters, and nobody expected a weird PvE battle royale. It has to be the only tab targeting battle royale out there, so it's pretty unique, which kind of inherently makes it fun. And if it's just here for a little while and then goes away, you know, I think people will look back on it kind of fondly. I want companies that I like to keep taking chances like this. I want companies to try random stuff. Even though, like I've already said, it's kind of a little too late for a battle royale. It's also a little inspiring because they were like, let's just do it. Screw it. Let's just make a battle royale. If you like Plunderstorm, let me know down in the comments. If you hate Plunderstorm, let me know down in the comments. And, you know, be vocal. Be vocal about your opinions about it, because Blizzard needs to know this kind of stuff. Even giant companies care about what the little guy thinks, sometimes. And if you want to play it, let me know. You can add me on Battle.net. We'll play together. I mean, I'm definitely going to get to the level cap on it, because I want to get all the rewards, because I like the stuff. I think the pirate stuff is pretty cool. I remember like 10 years ago in World of Warcraft, it might have been even longer than 10 years. It was longer than 10 years ago. God, in like 2008, 2007, I grinded out the Bloodsail Admiral title from getting Bloodsail Buccaneers reputation. So I'm going to get the pirate stuff. I want the pirate stuff. I like that all the stuff it wasn't just put on the shop. You know, they put it behind a game mode. That's awesome. Like, put more stuff into games that you can earn from playing the game, or even the different version of the game. I'm so tired of microtransactions. It would be neat if they maybe brought it back with a different theme, or, you know, kept doing this like rotationally, season-wise, maybe like twice a year. That would be awesome. I would love if Plunderstorm came back, you know, twice a year. That would be so cool. Add different rewards and weird tracks for stuff you can get. That'd be awesome. You know what? I've had a lot of fun playing it. I really have. I think it's been really fun. It's cool how you can just pop in and play for a couple minutes and then be done. You don't really have to do much. Sometimes it can be a little clunky, which, you know, that's going to happen because WoW is a 20-year-old game. So, God, what else came out in 2004? Dude, imagine if they were like still making new versions of Half-Life on the original engine. That would be insane. Somehow it works for World of Warcraft. I don't know why. It's an untouchable kind of legend at this point. We'll see. I'm really curious about the future of WoW. I'm excited for the new expansions. Last BlizzCon was amazing. Did you guys watch that? I got more hyped up than I've gotten hyped up in a long time about a video game. I think that this is a good sign, even though vocally some people have not been happy with it at all. You got to remember that a lot of the times the people who are the most vocal are the minority. I'm curious how casuals are handling it. I'm curious if casuals enjoy the game. It seems like they would. It's pretty easy to play. You drop in, you pick up abilities that have nothing to do with other WoW classes or anything. It's kind of its own standalone version of WoW. It does feel like they should make it free to play. I kind of don't get why they didn't make it free to play, just to kind of rope people into playing WoW. Because even though it's different, it's still similar enough that if somebody really enjoyed it, that might get somebody to start paying a subscription for WoW, because maybe they enjoy the movement, or maybe they enjoy, how you level up, or maybe they enjoy the PvP aspect of it, and thusly they will want to get into WoW PvP, which is awesome. WoW PvP is so good. It's got its own problems and it's got its own intricacies, but overall, World of Warcraft PvP is some of the most fun I've ever had in PvP. And this extends to Plunderstorm, which has made it fun and kind of a fresh take on World of Warcraft PvP. So even if it became its own standalone thing permanently, I wouldn't have a problem with that. I just don't know how they're going to connect it long term, which thankfully they already decided not to, because it's a temporal being. It's only going to be here for 40 days or something. So, you know what? Have your fun with Plunderstorm. Remember to share your opinions, and I don't know, try not to take it too seriously. So many people take World of Warcraft so seriously, and it's like, dude, come on. It's an MMO. It's like, I know that it's really important to a lot of people, and to a lot of people it's most of their life, but I've been playing it since 2004, and I'm able to take it pretty chill. It's all about how you look at stuff, right? And I have played a lot of battle royales. I've played a lot of battle royales, and I have enjoyed almost all of them, but I am getting kind of sick of them. Even though it's just a battle royale, they have added quite a few things that are pretty cool to the battle royale formula. I like how you can pick up spells, which are kind of like, it would be like picking up a weapon in Fortnite to use it as a baseline battle royale. And the spells do have qualities to them. You've got common, uncommon, rare, and then epic. But you probably won't just find an epic quality spell right away, but what you can do is you can compound the same powers. So if you pick up a common spell, and then the same common spell drops again, you pick that one up, and it'll upgrade it automatically to the next level of spell. I love this mechanic. I think it's really cool for battle royales. Obviously, it doesn't make sense if you were like picking up a shotgun in Fortnite or Warzone, and then if you found a better quality shotgun, they would like morph together. Obviously, that doesn't make as much sense as it does here with spells, but it is cool. And some of the unique spells that they've added are amazing. There's one spell you can get that just summons a bunch of chickens, and the chickens attack everybody. It's so great. There's also a really cool resurrection mechanic where if your teammate dies, you have to stand next to their body for like 10 seconds in order to resurrect them. And it provides some very tense gameplay. And it's really fun. So that's it. There you go. Those are my thoughts on Plunderstorm. Let me know what you think about Plunderstorm. Do you want to see more of it? Do you want to see less of it? Do you wish that maybe some of the things weren't connected to regular World of Warcraft? Do you wish it was free to play? Do you like that it's behind a subscription? Whatever you think, let me know. I'd love to hear your opinion on it, because I feel like I've given enough of my opinion. Which is solid. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. And that number might go up if it sticks around and maybe gives some cooler reward drags. Thanks for checking out Garfield Gaming. Have a great day. Remember to be nice to yourself and be nice to other gamers. Have a good one.